Welcome back everybody, onto a new video. Please like and subscribe, it does help us. And let's start with the first clip. Okay, on this opening clip here, we're moving on a 20 mile per hour road, and just a little further down is a traffic calming measure. And we're approaching a car on our side of the road, and there's one coming the other way. So we're going to slow down nice and gently, and we're going to let this car go. Now what the real problem is here is what's going on behind us. My pupil, after this car is gone, is looking to pull out and go, and there's a lot of hesitation. So what's the hesitation all about? It's what's going on behind us. There's a van that come down rather quickly, inappropriately positioned on the road, and my pupil wasn't sure what this van here was intending to do. Eventually, after that long hesitation, it didn't move. My pupil gradually moved out and continued on the journey. It's just a little, harassment from vehicles behind. Too impatient sometimes. Okay, let's move on to the next clip. Okay, this clip here is with a fellow instructor. I always look at every opportunity to instruct my pupils and give them the relevant information. Now, as we're coming down this road here, you see the learner coming the other way. Our side is clear, they're looking to get past those cars, and I'm sure the instructor's thinking, look at all that run there, we just want to get into that. And I don't have a problem with it at all. We slow down though, and you know the rules, you're not meant to make other cars slow down. I think the instructor there missed an opportunity, because that pupil's going to go away with thinking passing cars and making other cars slow down is okay. And let's be honest, it isn't. Okay, on this clip here, we're looking from behind first at this BMW. We're at a crossing where we just moved off. Notice how the BMW moved off before we even made any movement at all. That's never a good thing. They should wait until we moved away, then move off. Too much pressure on a learner, look how close they get again. It's not good at all. Okay, what I'd like to do now is give you a forward view of what's going on at that crossroads. Now as we're approaching, bearing in mind we have that pressure from the BMW, the road there, as you can quite clearly see, either lane to go straight on. We happen to be in the right hand lane on this occasion. We just thought there was a few cars on the left hand side that looked like they wanted to go left. One or two indicating, some not. Anyway, the point being is we thought the best place there was stay in that right lane. There's that car there that we're looking at. One just started to indicate. Now I'm just going to temporarily speed this up while we're just waiting for the red light to change. But it's that car that's in question as we enter to go straight on over this crossing. What is the person paying attention to? I have absolutely no idea at all. Because as we move forward, watch what this car does. It's just insanity really. Just as well my learner's on the ball. Just going to pull right in front of us regardless. Absolutely regardless of what we're doing or where we're going. Some total madness. But learners these days, they really have to be on the ball with these so-called qualified drivers. It's unbelievable sometimes. Okay, in this clip here we're looking at the car in front. Nice distance, no problems. It's looking to turn right. A bit further up, indicates appropriately. My issue here with the car is it has a space specifically for them to pull into to turn right. What do? They put themselves in the middle of our side of the road, and the clip loads of space, holds us up. Could we go around? We could if we're going to go all over the pavement, which we have no intentions of doing. As we move on, bus comes out and there's a car behind it. Again, a little bit of caution required here. If we were going any quicker than that, that could be an issue, even with someone crossing the road there when they shouldn't have been. Okay, what we're looking at here is the motorbike. He's going to pinch through us and the car to us. He does look over his shoulder there. He's a qualified rider. He's still got his left indicator on, which is a real issue. On bikes, they don't turn off automatically. You need to be aware of that because it could cause you a problem further down the road. Look at that car on the left hand side, just as he's approaching, still with his left indicator on. That one there decided not to move. Probably realised that he'd forgotten and left his left indicator on. Excellent and good awareness. from that driver there. That bike, I think, got a little bit lucky there. That could have been a lot worse for him if that driver would have pulled out because he thought he was turning into the same place where he was coming out of. Okay, this clip here is about the vehicle behind us. Nice distance, no problem, but it's awareness and planning. Always being aware what other people probably intend to do. Goes into 2 lanes now, and they decide to take the left-hand lane, or the right as you see it. The van could have done the same thing behind us, but I like the fact that this fella's got some patience, and I appreciate that entirely for my learner, because he could have easily passed us here to do the same thing. Now, as we go into the 2 lanes, you'll see the car in question, the Range Rover, go into the left-hand lane, and I don't have an issue with it. Both lanes go straight on. But the thing that drew my attention was the fact how close he got to the car on the left. Now, that was an alarm bell sign for me, and this is what I have to be aware of. So when the lights changed, I have a feeling that he intends to pull in front of us. Not sure why, but that was my feeling, so I told my pupil to hang back a little bit, and lo and behold, that's exactly what he does. Why he wanted to go from behind us to the left lane back to the right, I don't know, but that's an awareness that we have to be on form with all the time on the road. Okay, in this clip is just a little bit of odd behaviour. That car up front, the white one, it's looking to turn right, and it waits, and it waits, and it only waits until we get close enough and indicating left, and thinks, okay, now I'll go. Strange. It's not a problem, didn't cause us an issue, but sometimes some drivers, you don't know what's going through their head. Even as he drives down here, he goes right into the middle of the road. Again, it doesn't concern us, and sometimes, in some occasions, that can't be a bad thing. But yes, just a little bit of odd driving there, just something we also have to be fully aware of. Okay, it's the car in front here that we're paying attention to. Initially, I felt a little bit sorry for him. That van just pulled over, goes right in front, makes him slow right down, so he reverses out the way. No consideration for this vehicle in front, so I'm having a bit of empathy for him there. It happens to us all the time, and I lose that empathy rather quickly, because he's looking to turn right a bit further up the road. And as he's approaching, there's a section of road he should be using. This bit here. Why is he not going into that road if he's turning right? Fortunately, the road is wide enough and we're able to squeeze past as we get closer. We do have to adjust our position a little bit, but it didn't hold us up. But that bit of road there is all for him to make his right turn. It makes it safer for everybody. This happens a bit too much, I'm afraid. Okay, back at a roundabout again. Car in front. It's looking to go through London, which is the lane we're in, and where does it go? Inner lane, completely inner lane, and then it moves out. Car's on the left, not too sure where it's going, and then it eventually leaves here. Just very, very poor position on the road. Totally unnecessary, of course. This roundabout appears a lot, and people don't seem to appreciate how good a roundabout is, and very helpful. Yes, this is the same roundabout again. Just wanted to emphasize the fact. And what we're looking at is a car coming from the right, and it's just going to do exactly the same thing, which can be confusing for people. There's the car. It came in the wrong lane approach. It's now in the correct lane, then cuts the corner again to go around in the wrong lane, back to the correct lane, and then it leaves. Doesn't hurt to stay between the lines, it does, and don't half help people out when you do. Okay, what we have here is another intolerant driver, this vehicle here. We've come out of that junction, approaching the roundabout. He comes up really, really quick. Didn't like it at all. Obviously, he's not keen on learners being in front of him by the looks of it, because he gets real close. He starts tailgating. He does more hand gestures. So he's shown his displeasure and starts to get really close as we're coming up to the roundabout. Now, as we move into the roundabout, nothing untoward here. He does get really close again, and then as he comes round, he's leaving at the same exit as us and decides not to tell anybody where he's going. Now, I'm just going to speed up a little bit here because we're not quite done with him yet, because he does some more stupidity. He's obviously not focused on the road at hand, but otherwise intimidating us or just being an annoyance to a learner. Okay, we're approaching another roundabout now where we are turning left, or we're indicating to turn left. And as he's moving forward, he's actually going straight on. And he is in the correct lane. And then all of a sudden he does this. He comes right behind us again. Is that intimidation? Because he's not going left. Very odd behaviour indeed. Then decides to go straight on. Not many words can say what I think about that particular individual. See them all the time. This clip here, big German car coming towards us. He could pinch in that gap there. Our side's clear, his is not. But he's sort of committed. But does he do anything about that? No, he doesn't even slow down at all, even to give us some sort of courtesy. Just treats us like a second-class citizen on the road, the car. No tolerance for learners at all. Unlike the van, he waits quite patiently, which we do appreciate. Okay, that's it for this video. I thank you very much for watching. Much appreciated. Please like and subscribe. As I've always said, it does help the channel. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Goodbye for now.